Hey everybody, it's Jake, and today we are gonna do like a 50-mile ride. I just left my apartment over on the west side of town, and we just pulled into where Bank Creek is. If you know Asheville, you know Bank Creek probably for all the hiking and the mountain biking, but my favorite loop and the closest loop leaves like right from here, and we're gonna basically take Bank Creek Gap Road all the way up to where the parkway is, and then underneath the parkway, and then down towards Mills River, but then we're gonna go out to Pisgah Highway. So it's really nice today. It's like right now it's probably mid 60s, maybe low 60s. Super windy though, but I thought this would be a good opportunity to just kind of show you guys the loop that I do regularly, and yeah, maybe talk a little bit about the 13-tooth sprocket. I know I had a bunch of people leaving comments and sending me messages on Instagram asking me what I think about the 13-tooth sprocket and if it makes the trail better. And yeah, it'd be something cool to dive into. So hang in there, we're gonna hit some dirt soon, and then the ride's gonna actually begin. Alright guys, see you soon. We're about to hit some dirt, but we are stuck behind some traffic. Bank Creek is super popular and it's a beautiful day, so there's a ton of people out. The stretch gets a little dicey. It sucks when people are like kind of forcing bikes off a dirt road. Ugh, it's gonna be dusty. Alright, here we go. Bank Creek Gap Road. Let us begin. Guys, it's so nice out. I'm so stoked for all this cold weather to finally be gone. It got super nice, not last weekend, but the weekend before. And I thought, oh, winter's over. No, winter wasn't over. It came and snowed last weekend, and it was like 7 degrees. Or it was like 15 or something, but said it felt like 7. It sucked. It was nasty. I'm from Pennsylvania. That's Pennsylvania weather. That's northeast kind of stuff, you know? Uh-oh. I was cruising with my blinker on. I'm just taking it easy through here. If you can see my speedometer right now, it says 30. I'm not actually going 30. So don't be fooled by that. We'll dive more into that, but that's related to the sprocket. Crazy how much the wind dies down, like once you're off of pavement. You would think maybe it would kind of blanket it, but not really. Just kind of makes it worse. But this dirt is nice. I was afraid, because it rained this week, I was afraid maybe this was going to be real muddy, but it's pretty dry, pretty chunky. Oh man. You alright, Pop? I don't know where this guy's family is. Buddy. Where's your family? Man, he's a fast bugger. Man, I don't know if he's with those bikers up there. You alright, buddy? God, I'm worried about this guy. that your dog?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Alright, we're good. That guy was probably like, what the fuck? He wasn't in the way, man. I was just worried about him. He's just a scruffy little pupper. A quick little boy. He'd be a good mountain bike dog. Well, I guess he is a good mountain bike dog. He was with that guy. Alright, once I'm past all these cars, we will get back to this. This is where this road really starts to get steep. We're pretty much like past all the parking lots. So now it's really just us out here in the middle of nowhere. And man, this road is washed out. It was not this bad when I was up here a week or two ago. I just slammed my butt off my Harbor Freight case. But I mean, look at how beautiful this road is. Like, look at this. And right now I'm like, I don't know, 3.5, 4 miles away from where I live. I mean, how sick is this? Yeah, I don't know. Pretty lucky, I guess. Although there's some other lucky people out there that live in this area that have trails. I know some guy rides, Angelo. He lives somewhere here in Asheville. I haven't met him yet, but I'm sure we'll bump into each other out on the road. And I saw somebody parked at an Ingles the other day on Hendersonville Road, so they had a trail with a passenger seat on it. If you hear that beeping, I'm actually using my bike GPS, a Garmin 520 Plus, for turn-by-turn. I set a little route, and I wanted to test it because I'm getting ready to do the South Carolina adventure route. You can see this is just incredible. But anyway, I'm going to do that actually this coming week, hopefully, if the weather holds out. And I needed to make sure I had a way to get turn-by-turn directions without ruining my phone, since these little 125s like to buzz. So anyway, that's probably what I'm going to go with. And it's working really well. Man, this dirt road is in great shape today. I'm having a lot of fun here. I'm gonna have to stop and take some pictures at my favorite spot. It's a cyclist. Make sure we give him some space here. Yeah, we're climbing right along through here, man. Not bad at all today. I thought I'd see maybe more motorcycles out. I usually see a bunch of people here, but I haven't run into anyone yet. Maybe on the backside or something. This is my favorite spot, so I'm going to stop and take a picture quick, and then we'll be back to this. Okay, well, I stopped to take a picture. Took a pretty nice one. Was pretty happy with myself. Realized I took my lens cap off and I dropped it. So that kind of sucks. Kind of bummed about that. Kind of bummed that I was being that dumb. But I guess, what are you gonna do? So, no biggie. Alright, so you guys are probably dying to get to the heart of what I think about the 13-tooth sprocket. And now is a great time to talk about it because I'm on a pretty steep spot. I'm about to cross under the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm in third gear. And I gotta be honest, off-road, the sprocket change, holy heck, man, game changing. But on the road, I don't know, makes me feel weird. All right, real quick, this is the Blue Ridge Parkway above us here, and I'm gonna hit this bump right here. Oh. And you got to see me almost die. Pretty tight. Alright, but anyway, what I was saying is, off-road, this 13-tooth sprocket is game-changing. You can actually use third and fourth gear. You can go uphill. It'll slow you down a little quicker going downhill. But I mean, on the road, man, like, you lose a little bit of top end speed, and then the odometer, I mean, is like pretty far off, speedometer and odometer. Speedometer is off, depending on the gear you're in, anywhere between like 5 to 7 miles per hour. And I mean, overall, that's adding up to about like in 100 miles, you know, that's going to be like, I don't know, 5 to 7 miles that you're off. So it's been a little difficult to keep track, like with gas and stuff. Like even right now, it says I have like, you know, whatever, how many bars, right? Like almost a full tank, but it's like, well, do I? Because is it actually getting more? Is it getting less? Somebody did the math. I haven't done the math before talking about this, so I probably sound like an idiot. So I'm sure somebody's gonna leave a comment that's like, well, you actually have more miles because of blah blah blah. But my point is, like, you just have to be pretty conscious, especially if you're gonna be out in the middle of nowhere like I currently am. Let's take a good look, by the way. It's super beautiful, and these roads are pristine today. Pristine. Look at this. Just look at this right now. Just take a good look, man. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. But anyway, like I said, off-road, phenomenal. Yeah, like right now, this is my first like real off-road ride with it, I would say, in like a week or two. Like maybe since I did the sprocket change. And I'm like super impressed. Like I was maybe thinking about putting the 14 tooth back on it, the original stock one. No way. No, this 13 will stay on. If I'm gonna do a long trip on the road, I'll probably put the 14 back on because it's just so easy to do. Like if you watch my video, when I did it, if I didn't make a video, it probably would have taken me all of like 15 minutes. To make a video, it made it a little longer because I had to like move the camera and set up shots and stuff. But what the heck is this guy doing? Oh, smells like a patchouli, man. He was real wigged out about the trail too. I don't know if you caught him staring, but yeah, man, I'm all about this 13 tooth sprocket. I'm really glad I did this. $10, and it's made this bike like much more rideable off-road on steep inclines. And I'm sure in like sandy stuff or real loose dirt, you're probably able to get a little bit more out of your machine because it's going to pull a little harder in those lower gears. So I'm really happy with it. Really worthwhile addition. If you're going to do it, I used the JTF 273.13 sprocket, and that's for the 428 chain like the trail has. And I did not change my chain yet. I'm using the stock chain with it and the stock sprocket, the 39 tooth, and all of that is like fine. Oh man, what is this? Here's a little piece of string. Don't fall off the cliff where this tree used to be. Man, this side is beautiful, and there's like nobody out here. I'm sending it a little too hard, maybe. I need to ease up on myself. Looks like there's a truck coming around this corner. Oh, he's parked. Can you guys hear my GPS beeping? That's what it looks like. I should stop and get like some video of me actually riding, probably. So basically, we'll be coming down to Mills River, and then we'll hit a little bit of pavement, and where we meet like the campground is where we're gonna turn right and go out towards Pisgah Highway. So check back in. I will check back in, in just a few minutes for you. Just a couple seconds. Back on for a little bit, but this was too good to pass up. I'm on a dirt road down towards Mills River in the National Forest, and this is what I came upon. I don't know if you guys knew this, but Mustangs are excellent off-road cars. Thank you. That was pretty good. That made me pretty happy. Not actually. I was like, what is this person doing? Their poor car. They're gonna ruin it. I mean, maybe that's the goal. I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to take a Mustang out and rally it until it was broken. If you have the money for that kind of thing. And if you're somewhere where you can't potentially hurt people. Can't. Sounded like I said can, maybe. Don't hurt anyone with your Mustang if you're rallying it off-road, please. That's ultimately my point. Pretty soon I should hit where it turns back to pavement. I should probably watch my speed. I'm probably going like 25, which I don't think is ridiculous for these roads. I have a little motorcycle. Oh, bump. Yikes. Shadow was covering that guy up. You can probably see, but we're back on pavement. So we're like out in Mills River. If you look on a map and you find Bent Creek Gap Road and you follow that all the way down to Mills River, it's basically where we are. My GPS said in 0.1 mile we're going to turn right on Yellow Gap Road. So this thing is actually working really well. It has colored maps. Not a huge display, but it gives you plenty of time to make a turn like it would if you were on a bike. Excellent. They're going the other way. They're slowing me down here for a while. Take it easy through here because we are in a campground area and I don't really feel like getting hassled by a ranger. I don't think I would, but some bathrooms out here. And I hope this is right. I hope this is where I'm trying to get myself. Pretty sure it is. I haven't been out here before. I usually turn and go back the other way and then link it back up towards where I live on some pavement. But today I thought, oh, it's so beautiful and I need a couple more miles just to prep and make sure I feel that the bike is prepared for South Carolina Adventure Route this week. So here I am. Don't want to spook this guy. And we're back to dirt, man. Big Creek Lodge. That's cool. We're moving. It's getting some whoops back there. It's kind of weird. Don't usually feel the rear suspension on this thing really move all that much. But it was cool to see so many mountain bikers out. I know a lot of the people watching my trail videos probably aren't cyclists. I am a huge cyclist. So a lot of my time and like my work goes into a lot of bike stuff. So always cool to see mountain bikers, and so many of them. I have to really get acquainted with the mountain biking out this way. That's what I was trying to say. Because Bent Creek is just so busy. It's tough because it's so close though, you know. But yeah, now we're out to the good stuff. Open this baby up a little bit. Just enjoying this beautiful weather, man. I think in the near future I'm gonna take a day trip and go ride Hurricane Creek. I was hoping to maybe have someone to do that with, but I'll probably solo it. I'll be fine. I have the handling skills. Thank you. Nice person getting out of the way. Since I'm moving and they're taking it easy. Oh, shit. Shit. Well, closed at Wolf Ford Horse Camp. Well, that puts a damper into my plans. So I think I'm gonna just take a second and figure out if there's another way out and across, or if the afternoon is over. So give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna figure out if there's another route. Back, and we're looking at a map. We're right there. We needed to follow that line across because we were going to go over to Smoky Mountain Highway or whatever it's called and go up and take the parkway back. There's nothing else. That's it. So I guess I'm going to just track my way back, and then I'll either take 151 back, or we'll just take the parkway. Bummer, man. Well, it's that time of year when stuff isn't quite open yet, so... And we've had some bad storms, so there's probably a bunch of trees down back there. Alright, back to it. I'm pretty bummed out. That was a bust. I thought that was going to be a really cool ride. We'll have to come back and do it another time, but I'm heading back up Bent Creek Gap Road, or I guess whatever it becomes once it crosses under the parkway. It has a different name, I think, once you're on the other side of the parkway. But we're heading back up, and then I don't know. I'll either start to ride back home. It's like 4:30 in the afternoon, so I have some time. So maybe I could show you guys some of the cool curves out on Highway 151 and make it at least worth my while a little bit today. But that's where we're at right now. Nothing else I could really do from where I was except head back towards Asheville. If it was early in the day, I would have just ridden towards DuPont and gone and rode a bunch of the roads out at DuPont, which kind of kicking myself for not doing, but that's just what it is, I guess. No biggie. Ugh, this road coming back up this way is pretty washed out too. There's a bunch of big potholes that just weren't here last time. Just no avoiding them either. I wish that the fork on this was just like just absorb things a little bit better, like just dampen the road a little bit. Oh my god, look at this. Man, what a jerk. Turned, saw me, continued to back out. Man, I love a good twisty road. I was trying to capture the sign back there that was like the twisty road sign, but I missed it, I think. This dirt is so primo today. I just passed a guy like, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes ago while the camera was off, unfortunately, on the CRF 300 rally, CFR, CRF, I don't know. But anyway, the 300 Rally, because it had the windshield and everything. So sick. I want one of those so bad as like a second dual sport, like a bigger dual sport for when I'm riding with people with like GS 1000s. Because this little guy, as great as it is, isn't super fast. But God, it sure is fun. And man, everybody looks at this thing. Like, I just passed a group of mountain bikers too, and all of them were like, whoa! Which is always kind of a cool thing. I know that they're kind of like, whoa, I can't believe that guy's dumb enough to try that, but this thing is really capable, man. We're climbing. We're nearing the top, so we should be back up at the parkway in like the next 2 or 3 minutes. That was nice of that guy. Slide over a little so I don't fall off this cliff. I was still gonna send it. I passed our buddies in the Subaru Baja again, and they gave me like no room, which is kind of lame of them. But I like that truck, or car, SUV, whatever you want to call that thing. Crossover, that's the word. I like that crossover. Oh, caught me mid-gear there. There's some mountains for you. So sick. Just out ripping right now. At the parkway. And now we're actually going to get on it. I still want to ride. So if we go back that way, we're going to head towards Asheville. If we go this way, we're going to go towards Cherokee. Obviously, we're not going to go that far, but I want to go to 151 and ride all the switchbacks. So I at least get my money's worth out of today, if you know what I mean. It's also my first time on this stretch of the parkway, I think since 2021. They closed it when it got real cold because of the freeze-thaw stuff. And yeah. But it's just so beautiful out here. I mean, look at this. So right now I'm in 4th, and this thing is maxing out at 46, it says. This is also my favorite part of the parkway, all these tunnels. To a nice overlook. Maybe stop at some of these on the way back. Get some pictures. But you can kind of hear what I mean. Right now we're maxing this thing out, really. We're probably going like 43. It says 48. We're probably going 43. And we're at like the max RPMs, but there's so many cool tunnels and shit through here. It's like, how could you not enjoy this, you know? Boom, right out of one, right into another. So cool. Just the absolute coolest. Beaver Gap, 3,270 feet, man. Beautiful up here. This is a nice clearing for you to look at. Isn't that amazing? So at some point, I think in a couple miles here, 151 will be on our right, and we are going to take that, and it's going to take us out to, I don't know what that area is called, I can't remember, I don't know, Enka or something like that, eventually. Nice little picnic spot, man. If there's a pull-off on the left facing the overlook, I'm gonna have to stop and get a picture for the Off-Road Rodeo Instagram, man. Stop right here and do it. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop right here and do it. Another beautiful view and another tunnel, man. Not that many folks out. I only passed one motorcycle on here so far, which for like a beautiful spring day like this is kind of surprising. I mean, I can't wait till it's green. It's pretty windy up here. I'm like kind of surprised at how windy it is. There we go. An overlook all to myself. Take a quick picture. All right. We're back at it, man. Should be at 151 in just a mile or two. I literally said that before, and then the turn for 151 was right here. Motorcycle guys. Alright, this is one of my favorite roads. No camping within 1,000 feet of road, it said. So I guess you can camp off this as long as you're back. It's kind of cool. I didn't know that, really. This road is beautiful. The last time I rode it, it was covered in wet leaves, and I was like scaring myself. But today it's nice. I'm not gonna go crazy, but you can see it's curvy, man. Like, look at this. Oh shoot, this one is, I'd say like on a mountain bike, I'm a pretty good bike handler, and I feel like the mountain bike skill translates pretty well to riding like a motorcycle or a small motorcycle, like on this kind of stuff. But man, some of these I'm like, whoa, I can't imagine what like a pro like motorcycle guy could do. Guy or gal, I'm using guy to cover both genders, which I shouldn't do, I guess. Person. I'd love to see a pro motorcycle person, rider, ride these. That would be super sick. It's beautiful out here. Absolutely beautiful. How cool is this? Look at how twisty this road is. Man, I hope video does this justice. I really do. There's a curve up here that I might ride twice so that I can take a couple cool pictures with the GoPro since we're here. And I think it's coming up. It's not this one. I think it's this one. Look at how cool this is. No, I lied. It's not. There's too many curves on this road, man. How am I supposed to know? God, I hope you can hear me with this wind. I'm moving pretty good down this for being so twisty and windy. You look at all the twisties on this road and tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. Sorry for the sniffles, my nose is running a little bit and I hope that's not super audible and annoying. The road is down there. It's this one. Look at how cool this is. Yeah, I'm gonna pull off here, I think, and plant my GoPro up there. Hey everybody, so I made a bit of a mistake. Basically, when I pulled over on the side to take my GoPro off my helmet and get some footage of me riding, I had to unplug my microphone, and basically I forgot my GoPro mount. I put my GoPro back on my helmet, forgot to plug my microphone back in. First ride with the microphone, so I'm not completely used to it yet. So I won't do that again in the future because like 95% of this is good, and then you have to listen to me record this audio during editing. So it's kind of weird. But basically I'm on this stretch of road here. It's just the bottom portion of the curvy road, and it's going to spit me out into a residential area, and that's basically where the road stops being fun. But in this, you're going to see me keep looking back behind me. It's because as I was leaving where I stopped to take a picture, I could hear a sport bike in the distance revving, and I figured, oh, at some point this guy's going to catch me. And he actually does, like right after the residential section. He passes me real close in the same lane with a car oncoming, which was pretty lame. But besides that, it was really cool. It was nice to be out all day, and the weather was beautiful, and the sun was shining. But thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. I'll make sure that there's a link at the end so that you can watch another video or you can subscribe. And for the last minute or two here, I'm just going to add some music in. So thanks again, everyone, and I will catch you next time.